up, everyone? Welcome to another week of MediaScope. We missed last week. I admit that. And that's because of the 4th of July. But I'm so happy to see you guys. What's up, Scotty? Hey. And G Garcia. And I also see Cliffy from Cliffy Land over on the Periscope side. And Patricia Murray. What is going on? Kamija Mila, what's up? Kaden, hey. Good to see you over on the Facebook Live side. Because I remember you were on the Instagram. Hey, Cliffy, what's going on? Welcome, everyone, to another week of MediaScope, where we talk all about media tech and pop culture. My name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, a filmmaker, a media content producer, and a journalist, and I talk about the best in media tech and pop culture. Besitos, what does besitos mean? Please tell me. I can say it, besitos, but I don't know what it means. So, hey, G Garcia, welcome from Texas. Good to see you. And, it's not just me. It's also my wonderful producer / co-host, MC Curtis. Give it up for MC Curtis.
Hey, everybody. What's happening?
Oh, that was particularly exciting. You must be having a good day, sir.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It sounds good. Hey, Frazier, what's going on the Periscope side? Welcome. Thank you for being here. Frazier, thank you for being here. So, I also see David Benjamin Eccles on the Facebook Live side. Welcome. Kisses, Cliffy. It means, besitos means kisses. Thank you. And besitos to you too. Besitos to all of you, because I appreciate you being here. You guys give me life. It's because of you, MediaScope family, that I do this show, and I am super excited to be back after a week off. Doesn't it feel weird not to be here, MC?
It does. I'm just like, what am I going to do with myself? I got a whole hour to myself with not doing anything.
Oh, well, you could use that time to promote your single, Bad Mama Jama.
Hilarious.
And take another picture with your shaven chest and your afro. So you could use that. You could use that hour for that.
Yes, fixing my hair.
Fixing your hair. That's right. Picking it out with the afro pick with the fist at it. You remember that? I'm sure you have one now.
I do.
G Garcia is laughing. Hey, Kamija Mila, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. How are you and the baseball team, aka your kids? I'm sure everybody's good. So
what languages?
Right.
What languages are they learning now?
I know. Camille, what languages are they learning now? They already have English, Spanish, and Mandarin. Wow. What are they on now? Sanskrit? I could see that happening because her kids are brilliant. And so before we go on, let me give you guys the hug that I always give you to let you know that I appreciate you being here. It's because of you that I'm here. And you probably noticed in the carousel, there is a new little thingy, a new icon. And you'll see it pass by, yes, because MC Curtis is on his job and he's rolling it through now. You're going to notice the Burton Wire. Why? Because we are now going to appear on the Burton Wire page. If you don't know, the Burton Wire is theburtonwire.com. It is there it is right there. Other side, sorry. theburtonwire.com. It is a fantastic publication. I actually write for the Burton Wire, and the editor and founder approached me and asked if we would like to be featured on the page. Yeah, you didn't even have to ask me. You could have just snatched them from YouTube, and I would have been none the wiser. I would have been like, game on. So we're absolutely pleased that the Burton Wire has asked us to be featured on their page. So now you're going to be able to watch the replays of this on the Burton Wire. And you know what? Maybe one day we'll be able to do it live as well.
Now, are they okay with if in case like the show kind of gets like wild and crazy?
She watches it. She knows we're wild and crazy.
Yeah.
She knows this.
Especially
she would not have
me.
asked otherwise. If she was not about it, she would not have asked.
Yeah, there's a wild side to me, so kind of.
There is. Jansko, welcome. And all the people, there's a wild side to you.
Yeah, there's a wild side to me.
You're right. This is the wild side.
I'm keeping it under,
He's keeping it under wraps. Oh, goodness, goodness, goodness. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, I have to catch up with Facebook thing. Mohammed, welcome. Thank you for being here. And Kami Jamila says everybody is on Latin starting in the fall.
Wow.
Really?
No slackers in her household, right?
Look, I could not have Kami Jamila as my mama because there would be
Right.
no sleep for the weary, no rest for the. I'm sorry. What do you mean you want food? 1 through 10 in Sanskrit. Now I can see her
Right.
doing. Hey, Jose, welcome. Thank you for being here on the Facebook Live side. David Benjamin Echo says, sing. Oh my gosh, please don't do this Drake thing. Dr. Tachi, do you love me? Oh my God. If I hear this Drake song or see a video of somebody doing it on social media, Instagram, dancing one more bloody time, I have had it with that Kiki song. Do you know this song, MC Curtis?
No, never heard of it.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. I am tired of hearing it. If you watch Instagram, you don't even have to like listen to popular music. If you are on Instagram, you're going to be inundated with all of these videos of people, not just millennials, but people dancing to this Kiki Do You Love Me song by Drake. I have had it. Not that I don't like you, Drake, but hey, Sabrina, what's going on? One of my favorite AKAs. And guess who else is here? Terry on the Periscope side. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Ramon Ortiz of Meerkat class of 2015. What's up, Ramon? Thank you for being here. All right, guy, love it. You love the song, Cliffy? I know you like music. You know what? I'm just tired of hearing it because in the past 24 hours, I've seen no less than probably 2,000 videos of people doing this. It's enough, people. It's enough.
Is it
It's
like
enough.
is it like a competition or something?
No, you know how they have these kind of challenges where they're doing like a dance and everybody does these challenges. So
Oh,
they've got the Kiki, do you love me? Are you right? I've had it. I don't want to see any more of it.
oh, I seen some police officers doing something. I don't know what song they were
Oh
dancing to.
God,
Is
now
that the
you've
same
got the
thing?
popo doing it. Come on, people.
They were challenging
Sabrina
another.
says, huh?
No, I was saying they were challenging another police department. I don't know if that's the same thing though.
They're always challenging. I don't want to see a whole bunch of blue doing this. I don't. Sabrina says, I am so over it. Kiki can kick rocks. Yes, and make stew. She may kick rocks and make stew
At the
with
gates
the
of hell?
tears after she kicks the rocks.
At the gates
Huh?
of hell?
Well, no, I won't kick her to the gates of hell. I reserve making stew at the gates of hell for people who really act up. I just want her to make stew with the tears after she kicks rocks and hurts herself. I've had it with Kiki.
It hurts herself.
She will after kicking rock. Jazzco says, I'm glad I don't follow popular music. Be bloody glad this week. You don't understand. Usually popular music always exists. I love some popular music, but this I have heard entirely too damn much. It's too much, people. Let it go. Let Kiki rest. Kiki has no rest for the weary, apparently. She must be the daughter of Kami Jamila. Whew. Bobby
Right.
Stamps. What's going on the Facebook Live side? Welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. And David is laughing at Kiki. Hey, Jose. Jose, you are Sir Exile. Okay, Jose, welcome, Sir Exile. He's like, hey, it's me, Sir Exile. Sometimes people use different handles on different social media, so I didn't know it was you. Okay, so Jose equals Sir Exile. So Sir Exile, welcome. Hey guys. Oh, wait, and I see Gina Pina. What's up, Gina? And Abby, welcome, Abby. Abby, you live in Amsterdam, don't you? So, because I'd like to say Abby from Amsterdam, AA. Welcome. All right, guys, let's get to it. I gave you the hug. Let's talk about. Do you guys use Time Hop? If you don't, do you use Time Hop, MC?
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, let me learn ya. Let me learn ya today. David Benjamin Echo says it's a dance trend called the shiggy. Huh. Shiggy is not the word I was thinking, but I don't say those words. So we're gonna leave that. But oh goodness, Kamija says I really feel good about not having heard Kiki at all. Feel good, feel blessed, feel sanctified because I am tired of that song.
No, is
I'm like
Kiki the singer?
Gosh. No, Drake sings this.
Okay.
and I don't want to sing the words, but he's singing, and all you see usually on Instagram is the first refrain of this, and they're all doing the same ridiculous dance.
Wow.
Oh, oh, to be young, isn't that nice? It must be nice to have nothing else to do except make videos about Kiki while Drake cleans up. Anyway, let me not squash their fun. You go on, young people. It's summertime. Have fun with Kiki and riding and all of that. So, yeah, Jose Shiggy. Yeah, Shiggy, but that's not the word I'm thinking when it refers to that dance. And let me say what's up again, and thank you to the Burton Wire. We are going to be featured on the Burton Wire, so you're going to be able to watch the replays of MediaScope and all the fun and foolishness and shigginess when you feel like it. So
And all the
very soon
wildness
it'll
that
be
comes from MC Curtis. I said, and all the wildness that comes from MC Curtis.
MC, I'm going to need you to calm down, or I might have to call somebody to put a straitjacket on you. I mean, damn. Let's see. Jansko says there was a singer back in the day named Kiki. Yeah. And there's also Kiki Shepard from the Apollo, the one that was always, is it number 1 or number 2? So
Every hood
Eric
has
Ross.
a Kiki.
Huh?
I said, every hood has a Kiki.
Every hood has a Kiki. That's true. That's true. A Kiki, a Peaches, a Precious. I'm sorry, we're not going to go. KK!
A guy named Delicious or something like that.
Oh my God! What neighborhood do you live in? Is this
No.
Chicago, man?
No,
that must have been you all in Chicago.
No, there was a comedian that said something like that. What was his name?
Oh, I thought you made this up.
No, there was a comedian that said that. Yo, Delicious.
Scotty says Kiki D. MC Curtis Wild and Jansko. And also David Benjamin Eccles is laughing at MC Curtis being wild. So, Kiki Palmer. You're right, Sir Exile. Kiki Palmer, the actress. There is a Kiki. Kiki, don't go breaking my heart. Kiki D, don't go breaking my heart. Is that the name of? Oh God, we're gonna get off of Kiki and on to Time Hop because we could be kikiing in the corner forever. So Time Hop, if you don't know, MC Curtis is one who doesn't know. Tom, what's up, Tom from Chicago? Welcome. Thank you for being here, a part of the Busker class of 2017. Welcome. So Time Hop has disclosed a security breach, people. Thank you for photo 1. So it's a startup, and what it does is it plugs into users' social media accounts, and it helps you resurface photos and posts that you probably have forgotten about, which means you don't need them anyway. Why do I need an app? If I forgot about it, let me just resurface on my own. So anyway, they've revealed a breach, in case you didn't know, amongst the names and emails of the 21 million users, which is most of the people using Time Hop. I think that it has about 20 some odd million users. So all of them basically had their information breached. So this happened when? Born on the 4th of July. It happened on July 4th.
Wow.
Kind of melodramatic, right, to do it on a major holiday. So as the fireworks are going off, 10 people at a time's information is being sucked through a straw. Right. Okay. So according to a preliminary, let's see, Busker, no, I know, I am trying to be funny, absolutely. It is 2017, 2018, okay? So a preliminary investigation of this attack first said the attacker accessed Time Hop back in December, okay? And they used compromised admin credentials, and apparently they were, doing reconnaissance stuff for a few days that month, and then again in March, and then again in June, and then bam, attack on the 4th of July.
Wow.
But why were you not able to see this in December, March, and June? I'm confused. I'm very confused and very sad.
Maybe it was just like a few accounts, though. Like the first time it was 20 accounts, second time 30 accounts. Next time they went for the.
And the next time it's going to be all y'all. So 21. Do something then. I don't know why these companies sleep. Again, I don't know all the details, so right. I can't really go off on them. But I mean, when you see something, you know enough to see it's happened a couple of times. Pay attention, and especially in this day and age where you know all of this. I do have a Facebook story coming on late. Speaking of breach. Anyway, so Deborah Mariner Hubbard, welcome on the Facebook Live site. Camille says, I'm loving the Burton Wire logo, by the way. Yeah, you thanking Senga Burton for that. Absolutely. I'm loving that we're going to be featured on the Burton Wire. That is absolutely amazing. Moving on up to the east side to a deluxe apartment in the Burton Wire Sky High. So, Thaddeus W. Jones, welcome. On the Facebook Live side. That was truly hidden fire. It was truly hidden fireworks. Again, a little melodramatic to do it on the 4th of July, but it is what it is. David Benjamin Echo says Kiki was the Black Vanna White on the Apollo. Yeah, she looks amazing, does she not? Araya, welcome back. Araya, 1906 of the Black and Gold. Thank you so much for being here. Araya is like my absolute favorite. Araya, Araya has a new app called Bid Clips, and this is where you can monetize your video. Definitely get on board with Araya. Araya, put up the information, please, so that people can take a look and join. There are not just two options, people. There are many options, and I bid you clips to take a look at them. All right, so hey, Jay Russo, welcome on the the Periscope side. Good to see you. Let's see, had to come in when you heard the Jefferson. Thank you for coming in. I like television. I'm a TV junkie, so I love television references. And you notice I didn't sing it. I did it in prose. That's the difference. Guys, for those of you that don't know who I am, let me introduce myself. My name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, a filmmaker, a media content producer, and a journalist. This is MediaScope. We talk all about the best in media tech and pop culture every week here on Periscope and Facebook Live. And also we do a pre-party on Instagram Live. And very soon I'm going to be starting my IG Live channel. Let's see. Oh, hit him at Araya1906@gmail.com. Thank you for putting that up there. A script, but what's in the movie world? Tom, are you asking what's happening in the movie world? I don't have how Ant-Man has done so far. I am going to see it, so I will let you know what I thought of it when I do see it. You know I love Marvel Universe. All right, let's continue on. So yeah, it first happened in December, and we'll see what the hell is going to happen with this. There was a thing up. They had taken it down. They have, but this is what gets me. Let me see if I can find this. They had they said something to the effect that no system is perfect. I don't want to hear that if my information has been breached. Don't bloody tell me no system is perfect. We bloody know that. Tell me what you're going to do about it. So they basically said that on part of it. I'm trying to see if this is the thing. So one thing they said is if you have noticed any content not loading, is because TimeHop deactivated these proactively. We have no evidence that any accounts were accessed without authorization. Yeah, so they're doing upgrades as such now. So let's see. All right, Red, what's up? You Foresight, I didn't invite you to the pre-party. You're always invited to the pre-party over on Instagram Live, you Foresight, and I hope to see you there. Mr. Mac, welcome on the Periscope side. Do I have a podcast? Yes, I do have a podcast. Thank you for asking. So let's talk about this. Okay, why am I missing all these comments on Facebook Live? Hey, Deborah Mariner Hubbard, Mikey Waters, my good friend from high school. Sir, welcome. Thank you for being here on MediaScope. Bronson Alexander Peckham asked, does it surprise any of us nowadays, all these breaches? So what's happening here? I've been MIA since that live chat app went under not too long ago. Yeah, there are all these breaches, and you're absolutely right. This does not mean that is the only breach. These are the ones that we're hearing about. Right. So what I'm anticipating is that apps and these platforms are going to be a lot more forthright when it comes to admitting when breaches have happened, because of now, and I'm going to be talking about this, Facebook has been fined about $600,000 by the EU because of Cambridge Analytica.
Wow.
But one estimate says that's about what they make every 5 minutes. So that's not going. When I heard 600,000, I'm like, and next, that's probably what he spends to buy one of his ghastly gray t-shirts. Next, whatever. Let's see. Patricia says just watch the Kiki Dance Challenge on YouTube, and she is laughing. You're gonna get tired of it. I'm telling you. Um, Thank you for that comment, Bronson. That was very poignant. Thank you. Jose says Ant-Man and the Wasp was great. Good morsel of info at the credits. Okay, I am going to see it. Asia, what's up? One of my favorite students. Thank you. Hey, Asia, welcome. All right. So let's see. I am on Apple Podcasts. Yes. Hold on. I'm about to tell you. Rather liked it. Ant-Man and Wasp, says Cliffy Land. I paid too much for mediocrity. I need perfect. Well, preach, teach, reach, and church, you foresight. Let's see. It's a streaming service, not a podcast. Oh, okay. You're talking to Tom. Yes, it is a streaming service, not a podcast. What a rotten excuse. Terrible excuse, right, Abby? Um, Yes, the podcast name. Okay, I'm about to tell you. I'm trying to go through all these things. These things result in lawsuits and fines, and other words should be paid for their mistake. You foresight, yeah, but 600,000. That is the maximum. So they've been charged the maximum. But does it entice you not to do anything else wrong if you know you could pay for that with like with your pocket money? He probably
Right.
carries that around in his pocket.
Right.
Cosby is dead at this. 600,000. Yes. Oh my goodness, Omani, Paul Omani, one of my favorite people from Anchor. I haven't been on Anchor in a minute because I've been so busy, but I'm going to get on there tomorrow. Or maybe after this, I'll record some stuff. You've reminded me. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Paul Omani, I love seeing you. Sorry, not the EU. Thank you, Abby. I meant to say UK, not the EU. The UK charged them 600,000, not the EU. Oh, thank you very much, Disillusioned Men. Yes, I love hats. Those of you who know me know I love hats and head wraps just because they're stylish. And guess what? I don't really feel like doing hair because when you've seen it, you know I have a lot of it. So forget it. Let me just throw on a hat. Yes, Money, please, Money Blog, meaning Paul, please watch the replay. Feel free anytime. Let's see. Monetarily speaking, even if we're not getting paid, why even tell us hashtag Facebook reparations? Well, preach. There you go. Marlon Sr., welcome on the Periscope side. Thomas Parker, you're on Facebook. Thomas and I went to Howard University together. Welcome, Tom. I'm getting all this nostalgia from back in the day and then the people from that. I feel good, MC Curtis. How about you?
Yeah, I feel great.
You sound great. I need a sip of water. Okay, Tom, finally, I'm going to tell you. So before we go on to our next story, could I have photo 2 up? Let me tell you guys about the podcast since Tom asked. Yes, I do have a podcast. It is called TV Channeling. Together, me and Kevin, also known as Kevin No Malone, we do a podcast on TV, all about TV reviews. We review new television shows. We also do TV, film, and entertainment news. So we do that just about every week. You can find us on, I'm so excited about this. We're now on Spotify. So we're on Stitcher, SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or Apple Music, and Apple Podcasts, rather, and Spotify, and a bunch of other places. TVChanneling.com as well. Marlon Sr., hey, TV Channeling. So Channel TV. They announced breaches to deter appearing before Congress. Yeah, Araya, you're right. You are. Yes, that is exactly the thing. So nobody wants to go down the road that Zuckerberg did. Although to me, that whole thing was just a formality and a slap on the wrist. So all the Congress people, I'm indignant. How could you let her? That was show.
Exactly.
That was show. I don't know anything that has really come out of that, and we won't know for a while what is going to come out of it. Although Facebook is doing a lot of stuff, and I have some other Facebook news that talks about what they're doing in terms of fake news, etc. Hey, okay, hold on a sec. TV worth watching? It is TV worth watching, definitely. But if we don't like it, be for damn sure we will give the review letting you know we don't like it. So Patricia Murray says, I doubt if I ever get tired of the Kiki Dance Challenge. Really? I still holler, everybody clap your hands during the cha-cha slide. Wow. Okay. Well, then have at it and good for you. Let's see. I'm sorry, Bronson. Let me go back. Other than Periscope, what's the next leading video conference app out there that has a platform like Periscope? So for conferencing, There are different ones. Now, remember, you do have the ability privately on Instagram to add more than one person. You also could do that on Facebook. You can have two people. I think on Instagram, you can have up to four privately in your messages. This is in your messages, which leads me to believe that Instagram is soon going to allow us, I hope, to do four people, kind of like what a Blab did.
Right, right.
Right now, there is no one big platform that is letting you have multiple people on at one time that is that is really taking the place of Blab. Because what's happening is Facebook Live allows you to do one other person, right? Zoom is good, right? Zoom is good, but that is not public.
Right.
Zoom is not a public platform. You can have up to 50 people on Zoom. So yes, Zoom is good. In fact, I use Zoom a lot. But it is not public. So if we're talking about a social platform that's live streamed that allows you to have many people in, you can use an encoder, for example, like Mimo Live, you could use a Be Live, you could use all of these encoders that allows you to bring in more than one people and send it out to something like a Facebook Live, Periscope, etc. But again, that's two steps. So if you're looking for a one horse Charlie, is that even a saying? Whatever, I made it a saying. If you're looking for a one horse Charlie, go ahead.
I said it sounds good.
There you go. If you're looking for a one horse Charlie or Sally or Mustang Sally, you're not going to find it in itself. It's coming. And I'm predicting that Instagram will be the next one to do this. I think they saw the failures of Blab and are positioned to do something like that. So let's see. I'm crossing my fingers for Instagram. Let's see. Let me go on. So, Jose, you were absolutely right by saying Instagram and Snap. Snap, I don't know if that is on their radar. Should be, because they're falling behind when it comes to functionality behind Instagram, but I don't know if that's something that's on their radar. They're trying to stay above water right now. Let's see. Bronson says Blab. I think that's the one you were talking. Oh, Blab been closed. Blab done closed. Okay, they closed. What? Blab
been done closed.
They've been done. Blab, to say it in vernacular, Blab been done. When did Blab close, MC, or somebody? Do you remember? It was last year, but do you remember when?
No, it was longer than that, Tachi. It was like, I think maybe about 3 years ago.
Has it been almost 2 years?
I think almost 3 years, because they closed down before a
Devil's
busker.
a liar. It wasn't 3 years.
No, I think it was. It was close to it.
Oh, okay. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Let's see. One horse town is the
18?
phrase. Thank you, disillusioned men.
17?
I like one horse Charlie or Mustang Sally. Let's go back. One horse Charlie, I think you meant one trick pony. Yes, one trick pony. I like one horse Charlie. That is going to be the phrase from now on.
I like Bad Mama Jama.
What happened?
I like Bad Mama Jama.
I need you one time to say the name of the song properly. Bad Mama Jamma. Not Mama Jama.
Bad Mama Jamma. Okay. I have to practice that one.
Good night. Sabrina mentioned Blue Jeans. That is another live streaming platform that allows multiple people. Yes, Blue Jeans. Street Glide. Missy Elliott. Oh my gosh. Are you thinking? Okay, this is like every time I wear a hat like this, because I have like 3 like this. Somebody says Missy Elliott. I think she's gorgeous, but I don't think I look like Missy.
You kind of do.
Shut up. I do not.
You do.
But that's okay if I do.
Yeah, it is okay. But you do.
She must have some African genes. Anyway, all right. What do I think about, Sabrina says, what do I think about Instagram streaming picture video quality? It's bad to me. You know what? It depends. It depends. There are some people that have really pristine quality. It depends on your connection.
Right.
It depends on where you are. It depends on your device. So you can get good quality. Again, it's not as high res and the bandwidth is not as much for Instagram. Right now, I think they're still they're very new to this whole live streaming game. You guys have to remember that. Instagram is new on the live streaming front. But once they master it, because remember, there is Facebook Live. Instagram is Facebook. Once they start to use that same level of brouhaha that they do with Facebook, watch out. Watch out. So I'm really predicting some big things for Instagram. I could be wrong, but I'm predicting some big things. Yolanda Lattimore from Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome on the Facebook Live side. Okay, Asia Brunson says they closed in 2016, so it's been 2 years. Thank you, Asia.
Felt
Patricia
like
Murray
three
says
years.
Blab died August 12th, 2016. That's what I was looking for, the date.
Yeah.
So it's just about to be 2 years. It's just under 2 years. All right. See, I knew it wasn't that long. I knew it wasn't that long. Okay,
Well, it
let's
felt like
see.
it.
Say again?
It felt like
It
it.
felt like it? I think because we were all so addicted to Blab.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
was.
thing.
Yeah, I was hooked.
I mean, really, there is nothing else like Blab. Save
Yeah.
the fact that they treated us like chopped liver when we left, saying all of your live streams suck. Go to hell. Basically, that's what they said.
As they're walking out the door, slamming the
As you're
door.
walking out, they're like, "Go to hell. We're closing. Go to hell. Kick rocks." That's basically what Blab did. Your live streams are terrible. Get your money back for your schooling. Bye bye. That's basically what they were doing. That's basically what they were doing.
Maybe they're over at Instagram.
Over on Instagram?
No, maybe some of the people who are working at Blab are actually working it on Facebook on the Instagram piece of it.
You never know. You never know. I haven't heard anything about that. Usually what happens, guys, in the industry is they announce usually with bigger names,
Right.
they announce, but the bigger names were the people who founded Blab. So they would make a big announcement if they're Blab people working over there, such and such. When, trust me, the industry makes these announcements when big people move companies or big admin people move companies. Yolanda Lattimore says, I hated Blab. Did you? I would have thought you loved it. Bronson is laughing. Jose says it depends on the latest mobile CPU and 5G rollout. That is also what depends on Instagram connectivity. You're right. Or connectivity for live stream. You're right. Absolutely. You're correct. Araya says we should bring up the album cover. I don't think we have the album cover in the row.
Yeah,
we did it last time and you missed it, Araya.
Yeah, I think you missed it both times, didn't you?
He did. He missed it both times. We're going to have to do especially for you one time. Sabrina says, I love wearing hats and head wraps too. It's absolutely amazing, isn't it? Let's see. Oh, it's not the hat. Oh, definitely getting the Missy. Really? Oh, okay. But I never get them until I wear this hat or a similar newsboy cap.
Yeah.
Like I said, I have 3. I never get it any other time. But when I have it, Miss Yelling is on. Talking about media? Okay.
Go watch quickly.
I know, right? Foamy, my favorite puppet man. Foamy Homies is on. All rise. Thank you for being here on the Periscope side. Disillusioned Man says, Blab done blubbered. Yes, they did. They did. I think she has Levi's. Who has Levi's? Let's see. Oh, Tom, are you leaving? Good night, my dear. Good night. Good night. Let's see. Turmeric, but it depends on the meat. What? Okay, here we go. Hot pigs in a blanket. You're talking about turmeric. I missed something. Oh, well. Anyway. All right. Let's see. It's bandwidth. It costs tens of millions a month to hand millions of people streaming quality video daily. Absolutely. Araya, you're right. Bandwidth, it depends on your connection and it depends on the bandwidth. And think about it. The more people that use a platform, think about when you try to hop online and a whole bunch of people are on. You hop on after work and you get like slower connectivity because so many people are using it. It's the same thing with live streaming. The more people you have using it, the less of a quality stream you're going to get. And it also, as Araya says, costs money to do this. So we're doing all of this for free. Or is it really for free? Not really, because they have our information. All right. Going after the big one. YouTube says web girl. Cherry, hey again. And Insta Grumpy says disillusion. I see Instagram growing very fast. Yes, Abby, since they built all of their stuff on the backs of other platforms, they're going to grow hella fast. Okay, that's why I like Periscope. Picture quality is awesome. You know what? Yeah, you're right. I usually don't have that much of a problem with the picture quality on. Actually, am I lying on this one? Let me shut up before the picture quality gods do something. That's all it takes for me to say something, and they're like, "She's getting too comfortable." Cut it off.
Right. It's Tachi again.
That's all I need. Let's see. Blab was the ultimate live stream tool, says Web Girl. Back-end costs are money. Absolutely, Web Girl. And you need a heavy smoky eye and purple. Oh, to be Missy Elliott? I like smoky eyes. Maybe one day I'll do that and see what people say. And I'll wear the trash bag that she wore in the, what is it, the Rain video? And see what people say. Anyway. Oh, the stream is really behind timing. Yeah, I'm going back to read the comments. So guys, bear with me because sometimes it is behind. So I get the streams a little behind. So if I don't see it, I will get to you. So don't get it. It's technology, folks. So I will get to you. Cliff O'Neill, thank you for joining me on the Facebook Live side. Cliffy, you're also over here. All right, so let's go on to the next one. Could I have Chipotle too? You do have that. Tencent, if you guys don't know that, that is a huge internet company in China. Well, they are going public. China's largest music streaming company is planning a U.S. initial public offering, or IPO. Nothing like what Spotify, of course, has. They're huge, but their parent company, Tencent, is worth 500 billion. It's a 500 billion internet giant, and they're planning to spin out into music. They're trying to raise money now. They could raise as much as 1 billion to give Tencent Music a valuation of 30 billion, and that would be quite a jump from their valuation now. So that's what's going on in the world of China and music. Tencent is getting ready to have a U.S. IPO. Maybe you, no, I'm not going to say buy stock. I am not a stockbroker, and I am not advising you to buy any stock. Chester, welcome on the Facebook Live, no, on the Periscope side. Thanks for being here. All right, so guys, let's move on. Could I have photo 3? Because we got like, wow, 15 minutes left. City Bike, but the bigger story here is Lyft. Lyft has purchased the largest bike sharing company in the US. This happened last week, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it. I wanted to talk about it now. I use Lyft religiously, sometimes Uber, but mostly Lyft. And so they're trying to branch out. Look, scooter sharing and bike sharing is huge. They want to get in on a piece of the action. They have acquired a company called Motivate. Disillusionment says 10 cent equals 500 billion. Don't add up. I know. I don't know why they named their company Tencent. I need to do a little more research into that. So they've acquired a company called Motivate. It's a bike sharing company that operates City Bike, like you see in New York City, and also Ford's Go Bike program in San Francisco. So the terms of the deal have not been disclosed, but it's been reported in June to be around $250 million. So they've acquired them for about that. So Motivate accounts for 80% of the bike share trips in the U.S. So they also operate in Chicago, in Boston, in Seattle. No, it's in, sorry, Portland, not Seattle, Columbus, and Minneapolis, and DC. So let's see, I want these bikes to go away. You could drive in DC for all the damn bikes. No, we need, look, this is why we're coughing all the time now. We need these bicycles. We're unhealthy, and we have too many cars on the road. I welcome these bike sharing things. Although, can I tell you, these things are expensive. We have them here. I think it's called Sun Bike or some nonsense like that. So we have them like in my neighborhood. One day I said, hey, I want to ride a bike. I can't remember how much it was, but I got in my car and drove home. Too damn expensive.
They have the electric scooters in Dallas. I just seen that probably, I don't know, about 2 or 3 days ago. They're electric scooters, and actually it's pretty cool.
Yeah, scooter sharing is a huge thing.
Yeah, it's really cool.
The point is, there are a lot of cars on the road. Mm-hmm. When you have more cars, more accidents, more money, more problems, right? So if you cut down on the amount, this is why ride sharing is becoming popular. This is why bike sharing is becoming popular. Trust me, if I could just have a Uber or Lyft take me around all day, I would do that. Jeeves, can you send my Lyft around and just drive me around? I don't need to drive.
Yes.
I enjoy driving but I don't need to drive. I want it to be so you come and get me. And when I get big time, people, when MediaScope gets big time, mark my words, that's what's going to happen. I'll be there in a minute. Let me call my Lyft. So there. All right, guys, let me introduce myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, a filmmaker, a media content producer, and a journalist. And this is MediaScope. I talk about the best in media, tech, and pop culture. Let's see. Have to send images of the mountains of discarded share bikes in China. Really? Let's see. I've never heard what the average Uber cost is to ride. What that works out, it wouldn't be tempting to steal a scooter or bike. Not that it hasn't happened. Just saying. You're going by people's conscience and the fact that people want this to work. I'm sure there's a way to track these things as well, but it's really on your own reconnaissance that this is happening. So Cosby, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, so let's do this. That's what's happening with Lyft. Let's keep going because we've got 15 minutes, no, 14 minutes now. So could I have photo 4, please? Let's talk about Netflix, guys. Netflix is actually set to spend more money. Remember, we talked about 8 billion, MC Curtis, in terms of original content?
Yes, yes.
Well, 8 billion they were set to spend on original content. Netflix is not playing. Araya says these bikes are just put anywhere. It's a mess. Yeah, well, that's the thing. People don't know how to act. If they put them back right, they would be good. And let's see. Oh, sorry. Bronson says, I live in Montreal. We have Bixie bikes over here, the same as city. Uber over taxi any day, get rid of the cars. Right, and you know what? Quebec is more of, if you live in Montreal. So Montreal is more of a European type city, and so that thing works very well here. We're too Texas-like everywhere, even where we're not Texas-like. Big and cars. You live in Texas now, MC.
I do.
Everything is sprawl and cars, isn't it?
Yeah, everything's spread out here too. So you actually need some wheels.
A car. Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure the public transportation is deplorable.
Absolutely.
So Cliff O'Neill actually just sent me an article about the bike share oversupply. I am going to read that because it should be interesting. Patricia says, I'm going to get a Xiaomi electric scooter next month. How cool is that? I love it. I love it. I love it. Velvet Jordan, hello, welcome, Velvet. Thank you for being here on MediaScope. If you don't know who I am, my name is Tachi. I'm a media professor, a filmmaker, a media content producer, and a journalist. This is MediaScope. Araya says Netflix is hoping they can pull off an Amazon move and not be profitable until Jesus comes back. At this rate, that might be what happens, Araya. Netflix put some new money on the content, but what about new money coming in, raising prices? Yes, they did. They just recently, a few months ago, actually raised the prices of Netflix plans. But remember, most of the money of these companies does not come from subscriptions. Very little of it does. But they're making some on subscriptions. All right. So let's talk more about this. All right. We're off of that onto Netflix. So they are set to spend in this year 13 billion on content.
Jeez.
This is more than anybody, right? This is more than anybody. Okay, 13 billion according to The Economist. Their projection, now remember, we reported 8 billion. 13 billion is closer to what they're actually going to spend. So that compares to just 2.5 billion for HBO. And they say, Netflix has said HBO is really their direct competitor. So, Sabrina, thank you for sharing this on Twitter. Thank you so much. So I don't know why I'm not seeing okay, I see it now. All right. And this is huge. This is a lot. They're set to spend more than their competition. Okay. They're going to produce 82 feature films compared to the 23 for Warner Brothers and just 10 for Walt Disney Company. Goldman Sachs has predicted that Netflix could be spending up to 22 billion on content by the year 2022. So in just 4 short years, 22 billion. There could be problems with it. That's a lot of money, right, MC?
Heck yeah.
Okay.
Are they trying to take over the world?
Right, Araya. Say again?
Is Netflix trying to take over the world?
Absolutely, of course. Of
Jeez.
course. What is Netflix's main cash cow? You mean in terms of what makes them money? It's debt financing, as Araya said. Absolutely. So they make some money off of subscriptions, but most media companies are not getting the lion's share from subscriptions. Now, Netflix doesn't really do advertising,
right.
So this is all debt financing. So, yeah. Bronson says, did you hear about Monique and the comedian standing up to Netflix? Yes, they would pay her the same as Amy Schumer. Yes, and we were just talking about this work.
Right.
We just had a spirited conversation about this. This happened some months ago. Absolutely. Never mind. We won't get into that. But yes, she did. But it didn't bide well for her. She's not at Netflix, and it's okay. That's when you use your chips. You take your chips and you go to another company. Just saying. Anyway,
where's she at now? On her sofa?
on Periscope.
Oh, I've never seen it on Periscope.
She does a thing on Periscope almost every day.
Oh,
That's her Netflix. Don't laugh. That's her Netflix.
wow.
That's her Netflix. We'll see. I'm pulling for her. I'm hoping she could do something great.
Maybe I should contact her. Say, hey,
Contact her and do what, MC Curtis?
I don't
Please
know.
tell me.
She'll probably curse me out. Get your.
Oh goodness, I missed that. Let's see. They no. Scotty says, "Wow, no, they need to battle Amazon. Amazon is their main competitor, and they can outspend." Well, yeah, no, Amazon is their main competitor in terms of over the top of OTT. Yes, you're absolutely right. But HBO is competition for them as well. So they credit HBO as being their main competitor. But Amazon, absolutely, in the OTT or over the top world, is their competition. But there's not a whole lot of competition. Think about it, Araya. Amazon has way less in their library than Netflix does. They have way less in terms of deals and original content than Netflix does. So they're not competing on that same level yet with Netflix. So Netflix is trying to gobble up as much market space as it can before Amazon decides to conquer, says Araya.
Yeah, I'm
Right.
thinking. I agree with that one. Yeah,
Absolutely. Yes, 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 yes.
absolutely.
Look, you can't be Snapchat.
Sure.
Guys, remember what Snapchat did? They were the only ones doing what they were doing, and they rested on their laurels like this. And as they were resting on their laurels, here comes Instagram.
Yeah.
So you cannot rest on the fact that you are number one or that you have all of this market share or that you have X amount of memberships or whatever the case may be, because somebody is always waiting behind your back to cut your outfit down the back so your behind is showing. Because I'm just picturing that as I said.
Yeah, I'm just. I've never heard it like that before.
That is the other way, kind way of stabbing you in the back. Somebody just takes
Or
scissors and cuts up your outfit and everything just
stab you in
shows.
the back or have your out.
Exactly. Like Thanos. Yes. Let's see. Amazon can snap its fingers and thanks to outspend them anytime. Like Thanos. You're right. Amazon can outspend them, but they're not doing it now. And
Mhm.
what the thing is if they don't start to, I shouldn't say that because it's anybody's game at any time. Today we're talking about, oh, such and such is going to be a game changer. And I hate that term. And tomorrow it's something else. So today we could all be talking about, oh, IGTV is a game changer. They're going to give Netflix a run, not Netflix, YouTube a run for their money. And then tomorrow we're like, what happened to IGTV? So you never know. It
Right.
is anybody's game at any point. We can never be 100% sure. All we're doing is guesstimating. We are postulating that this will be the case based off of the past. That's my social scientific background. So we'll see. Chosen Mogul, my dear, welcome. Thank you for being here on the MediaScope live show. Thank you. David Benjamin Echo says that's good. You can't always rest at being number one because there is someone always waiting to stab you in the back. Yeah, stab you in the back or cut your outfit up the back so everything shows. Okay? Somebody is always waiting.
Get your back out.
Your back out. Cliffy says tuck your dress back into your, did you say pantyhose? I don't remember. Let's see. We're seeing, yes, he said, yeah, tuck your dress into the back of your pantyhose. U4Side says, I think we're seeing our first look at network wars. Netflix, Hulu, and even HBO want to be next. Absolutely. And thank you for the super hard chosen mogul. Still waiting for blackplanet.com to come back. You'll be waiting for another millennium. As you said, till Jesus comes back. Hey, chosen mogul. Seems like stuff is caught up now. So good. All right. Let's talk a little bit more. Wow, we've had such good conversation. Alizi, what's up? All of the gang is joining as we have 5 minutes left. So, but that's okay. Let's get it in. So, let's talk a little bit. We're gonna zip through this. Can I have photo 5, please? Starbucks. I talked about different companies that are doing away with straws, but Starbucks sippy cups like that are going to replace plastic straws by 2020. So they're either, for those of you that are Frappuccino, like those frosty drinks, you could either, they will provide paper straws or compostable plastic straws for you, or for the other drinks, you will get a sippy cup. Is that not plastic too, Starbucks? I digress. But
Wow.
plastic straws seem to be the entry point for waste for most people. So doing away with that would be a good thing. Hey,
I think they could,
Red-Eyed 104, welcome.
I think they
Hello.
could have been more creative on the name because sippy cup for a grown person, that doesn't sounds.
Well, that's what they're calling it.
You get your sippy
Not
cup.
them. I don't think they're calling it sippy cups.
You get your sippy
Maybe
cup.
they are calling it sippy cups. It sounds like a toddler thing. Starbucks, please go away. The only thing brown in your stores needs to be coffee. Oh, wow. Okay, you foresight. Well, they're not going away anytime soon. You know this. So let's go on to photo 6. Could I have photo 6, please? We're zipping through. Tesla has signed an agreement to build a factory in Shanghai. Another China story, as you can see. This is a parking spot in Shanghai for the Tesla to recharge. Could I have video 1? Let's watch it in the video.
Already a fair number of people who are out on social media saying, haven't they announced these plans in the past? Well, this is different than what they've said in the past. They have said for some time that they will open a plant in China, and the reason is simple. China is the #1 market for electric vehicles, and while Tesla has been increasing sales, look at the level of increase here. It has not been a huge surge in sales, and we've been over to China. We've been to the Tesla Galleria and some of the charging stations there. About 14% of its sales last year were in China. The plans for building a gigafactory in China are significant from this standpoint. It would be both a place for battery manufacturing as well as for final assembly of vehicles, and most believe that it's the Model 3, which is the mass market model that they're just starting to build here in the United States and deliver here in the U.S., as well as the Model Y, which will be a small crossover utility vehicle expected in the next 2 to 3 years. And China is the market to be in if you want to do better in electric vehicles. It is the #1 market in the world in terms of overall sales. It dwarfs the U.S., Germany, and France. The government is actively pushing people to buy electric vehicles or plug-in vehicles in China. And so when you take a look at shares of Tesla, keep in mind that this is where it needs to be. It is also worth noting that Tesla vehicles being sold in China right now are far more expensive today than they were a week ago. That's because of the new tariffs that the government has put in place on vehicles imported from the United States. Guys, if you were to buy a Model S over there today, it's about $27,000 more than it was a week ago. So for Tesla, while this plant is important, they're going to be importing.
Okay, so just wanted to share a little bit of that with you. So they're set to build this. Now, here's the thing. There is a cap on ownership in China on foreign ownership of car dealerships, or not car dealerships, car manufacturing. So they're working on President Abe is working on trying to get this kind of alleviated since Tesla is opening up there. So yeah, you just talked about this. They just raised prices 20% in China to respond to the import tariffs. That's what you were talking about.
Correct.
MC tariff.
MC tariff, yeah.
MC tariff. MC Curtis.
I'll tax you.
Orion says, Gigafactory, what is that? Sounds like a model on IG calling themselves a brand ambassador. Well, tell the truth and shame the devil, Orion. So shares of Tesla have climbed 2% Tuesday morning, as they said. So that's what's going on with that. Let's go through. Could I have photo 7, please? We have just a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. Gare Bear from Texas, welcome. And thank you for inviting followers, my friend. So, I'll look at all these bright and beautiful colors. If you did not know, there is an oldest color in the world. Did you know that colors have an age?
No, I didn't know
MC
that.
Curtis?
Didn't know that.
Nor did I until I saw this. But researchers in Australia, Japan, and the US have uncovered what they believe to be the oldest color in the world, bright pink. So these ancient pigments were excavated from 1.1 billion-year-old rocks underneath the Sahara Desert in Mauritania, West Africa. See, here again, the cradle of civilization. Africa is producing this. There used to be a prehistoric ocean there, apparently, and the bright pink hue is more than 500 million years older than pigments found previously. So bright pink is the oldest color in the world, apparently. Moving on. Okay, we have to talk about this. Photo 8, please. Everybody heard now about the rescue of the Thai soccer team and their coach that were exploring a cave, and everybody is okay. They have rescued all of them, in case you did not hear. And nothing is sacred, because no sooner than the last person was pulled out of that water, one film producer has already taken his cut up the back behind there and has tried to make a movie, scouting out the movie rights to this story.
Wow.
Nothing is sacred, people. Nothing is sacred. Jose's talking about sippy cups. Yeah, they are babying you. And yeah, wow. Nothing is sacred. These people are not even dry yet. They're in the hospital. I don't know that they've even, but one producer said, ooh, let's go make a movie about this. Really?
Yeah. Aren't they getting some kind of counseling now? It's kind of.
I'm sure they are. That is traumatic. You've been stuck. There was talk that you might have to be there for months. What? Just like, remember in the mine it wasn't Venezuela, it was one South American country. Remember where they were stuck?
Yes.
They were there for like a couple of months.
Right. Wow. So they got the film company, the movie company sitting outside of the therapist's door, waiting until the children come out. Right.
When you're done, could we talk to them? Thanks.
Right.
Joseph Mogul says, I'm here for it. Jansco says, wow, already? Hey, Todd McCarty, welcome. Does not surprise me, says Abby. Of course not. Nothing is sacred. Those kids will want to sleep outside for a year. So I would too. Don't put covers on me. I am sleeping in the open if that happened. Just saying. So Pure Flix Entertainment, of course this is the U.S., is an Arizona-based Christian film studio. Christian at that. Mm-hmm. And they said they're seeking the movie rights to the harrowing mission to rescue the soccer team and their 25-year-old coach from the flooded cave. So this is what the Pure Flix founder said. The bravery and heroism I've witnessed is incredibly inspiring. So yes, this will be a movie for us. Did you ask them?
I wonder what it's going to look like. Is it going to be like the stone being rolled away from the cave?
God forgive him, for he knows not what he has.
No, just I don't. It's like this. The stuff.
Oh my God, I can't. Sabrina says, "How did they get it?" It was chilly, says Abby. MC Curtis, laughing at MC Curtis. How did they get in the cave? They walked in. I guess they were going exploring. The monsoon rains came and the water rose. Oh my goodness. Christian Film Studio sounds odd, like diet heroin. Says okay, I can't get over the stone being rolled away from
No, you need the sound effects too. Ugh.
No, God,
no, that's pushing the stone. They're pushing the stone.
Stop it. Look, it's already about to storm outside. I need lightning not to strike me. Okay? I don't need lightning to strike me.
Okay, all right.
Please go directly to MC Curtis' house, not mine. Please. Cave survivors can't eat full food yet due to calorie overload, says Jose. Yes. Think pink, says Patricia Murray. Yes. Jose says MC Curtis. Jeez. Exactly. You foresight, welcome back. Okay. So anyway, this is in the now again, remember this was a team effort by several international crews, but I'm like, to me it just feels like it's too soon. Something needs to be sacred, or how about let them have the opportunity to do a movie and make money off of that. Let them do it. Go make some. I'm sorry. I keep thinking about the stone. I'm sorry. All right, let's do one more story, and then we are going to hit it. Bop, bop, hit it. Okay, I got to talk about this one. Could I have photo 15, please? This is our last story, everyone. And then I'm going to let you get back to whatever it was you're doing because I want to respect your time. This is a ramen noodle package. You can see all the Japanese writing and such on it. Ramen brand Nissin usually takes center stage when it comes to unconventional flavors, in ramen, and it excites ramen fans worldwide, apparently. However, there's a competitor that's stepping up their game with a new offering. Let me tell you about this. Super Cup 1.5 buy means 1.5 times. So it's a big cup of an interesting flavor called Vanilla Creamy Seafood Instant Noodle. Today on What the Hell Is This?
Right.
Vanilla Creamy Seafood Instant Noodle. It's said to be the flavors of eating a vanilla soft serve with ramen. It does not contain vanilla ice cream. The ramen comprises rich and creamy seafood broth that exudes the scent of vanilla. It's been rolled out for the anniversary and celebrates the brand, which has been satisfying taste buds of Japanese ramen lovers for 30 years. So it's $1.90. You guys might like this. $1.90, but it's only going to be available across Japan. But you could probably order it on Amazon someplace. Who's down?
Send me a case of the vanilla creamy ramen noodles.
Yeah, I'll take one case. MC Curtis is on a roll, says, is on a roll. I can't with you, man. Kids are out of the water before they can get dry. Netflix is scouting a movie. Shame, shame. It's not Netflix. It's not Netflix. It's something Plix. What is the name of it again?
Someone beat him to it. That's why.
It might have been Netflix if somebody did.
Yeah.
It's a Christian film company out of Arizona that's doing this. Let's see. Ugh, it sounds horrid, says Abby. Patricia Murray, going back to this. So if the kids aren't Christian already, I bet the script will have them finding Jesus in the cave.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
I can't with you all. I cannot.
I was thinking the same thing, Patricia.
Patricia says, arigato, no. No. Bye, Linda DiCarlo. Welcome. Let's see. Gross, but Grandma ate hog maws. Well, I know. What can we say? If you're sitting there eating ham hocks and gravy, and you're saying yuck to vanilla ramen, I mean,
that's
one yuck versus another.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. So probably coming soon to an Amazon store near you. Creamy vanilla ramen noodles, seafood. Today on What the Hell Is This? All right, guys. MC Curtis, any last words?
Great show. A lot of fun.
All right, a great show for you too. Guys, all right, so let me say this again one more time. I love you all dearly. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to very soon, probably as of next week, we will be on the Burton Wire page as well, where you can watch the replays of all of our wonderful MediaScope shows. That's burtonwire.com. That is a publication that talks about news of the diaspora. It is great, and it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a really, really good time. So thank you, Nsenga Burton and the Burton Wire, for about to make us a feature of the Burton Wire. So wonderful. And let's see. Chitlins in a cup is what it sounds like, says you Forsyth. Chitlins in a cup. It does.
Vanilla.
I'm just saying.
Vanilla flavored pig intestines.
Flavored chitterlings in a cup.
Pig intestines.
Another nonsense marketing. Well, Jose, just saying. I love Patricia's word. Arigato. No, absolutely. Linda DiCarlo, welcome. And Xavier, Too Real, thank you for being here. Thank you, Jadzko. She said, great show, Tachi and MC Curtis. Thank you guys for being here. So we'll be back next week. No more holidays for a while. It's starting to rain just in time. So let's get off of here. So I love you for watching. I bid you adieu. MC Curtis, the MediaScope family, and myself are going to exit. Oh, the album cover. Okay, we'll get it for you next week, Araya. But you better be here next week. So let's exit stage left. No, stage left this way. All right. All right, guys. Cheers.